Welcome to Cooking and Convos with Tip
and Nick.
Hey!
Today we are making pasta. Three ways. Well, not really 3 ways. 2 ways and 2 different pastas. We're making penne pasta with shrimp Alfredo. And we're making angel hair pasta with shrimp, mushrooms, oh my god, tomatoes, asparagus, and a Scampi sauce. And then we're also gonna use large stuffed shells and also do the Alfredo sauce inside of it.
Sounds good. Is pasta real simple? Because they make a joke about she could do more than make pasta. Have you ever heard that
That's
joke?
why we doing this. You don't always have to just do spaghetti or fettuccine. This is a different version, a little upscale version.
Yeah, and we're not using any canned Alfredo sauces.
Nope.
We're making our own.
We got our heavy whipping cream with our cheese right here and our butter. That's how you know. Legit. The real deal. Holyfield.
And our seasons. And of course, you know,
Nicole's
Nicole's favorite. Her bouillon.
Bouillon.
So let's get started.
So the water's boiling, and now we're going to put in our pastas.
So while we're waiting on the noodles to boil,
Boil.
did you see Kurt Franklin cuts off his 33-year-old son?
That's what Dad did.
How do you feel about it?
I think that's what his ass did. I don't know. The thing is, I don't know the backstory, and I always wanted to hear, but every time I ask somebody, they'd be like, well, it don't really matter what the backstory is. Like, why are you putting your dad on blast trying to ruin his career? Which, I get that, but I was just trying to figure out, like, why would you post it anyway, though?
Why are you recording it? What made me say that? Or my dad called, let me press that record button.
Yeah.
Like, that didn't make sense. It seemed like you are a whatever Kurt Franklin said. But he did an interview afterwards. Kurt Franklin was saying that him and his son been going through therapy for a long time. There's like a record of it, and he started off saying he loves his son, but they've been going through a lot for years. So it's hard being a parent. And cuss outs work sometimes.
It is hard being a parent, and that's what I was thinking. Like, or I think we talked about this already before today. And I was just like, what was the purpose of it? Like, people always want to display what somebody else did to them. What did you do? Obviously, ain't nobody just about to call you and be like, motherfucker, you bitch. Yeah. Who's gonna just call somebody just cussing them out like that?
Kirk, he didn't elaborate on it. He just like, he loved his son. And
no, that's the point that I'm trying to make. Yeah. Why are you trying to shine this light, this magnifying glass on your dad? Like, if y'all having issues, y'all work out y'all issues together. Why are you putting him on blast because he's a preacher? What is he?
I thought he was just a singer.
Oh, a Christian singer, whatever he is.
He did DJ. DJ, what's his name?
DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled of gospel is what I thought. He the biggest hype gospel man I know.
JP, are you playing that? Oh
yeah. They was making fun of that stunt song too. Kurt Franklin told you he a stunt.
He saw Tip on that one too. That was like, yep. Going back to my roots.
Right. So of course, as Christians, we all make mistakes. Like, nobody's perfect but Jesus. So don't be mad at Kurt Franklin.
I agree. He did something with his bad ass. He did bad at 33. Bad ass.
Right. For real. So I'm gonna start your family at 33. Why are you over there harassing your daddy? Well, do you got a family? Well, I don't know nothing about him, but
I don't know. I'm about to check.
Go do something.
So all of our pastas are done boiling. Here we have our angel hair, we have our penne, and we have our large shells that we're gonna stuff with our Alfredo.
Did you hear California's opening back up? April, all the amusement parks will be open in April. But guess what?
Bullshit.
There's no screaming on the rides. So all you scary people like myself, I guess we gotta stay home. Because how we gonna scream with a mask? How do you hear us scream anyways? We have a mask on.
What they gonna do? Take you to jail once you get off the damn roller coaster? They'll be recording the whole time?
Yep.
Cameron sent me that this morning, and I was like, well, they might as well keep that damn the purpose of opening an amusement park and you can't, like, you might as well just walk around and not breathe. Everybody gonna have oxygen tank. Like, what is the purpose? All this is dumb. They're making up dumb rules.
So, have fun at Disneyland, but don't scream.
And I don't even scream on rides. I laugh the whole time, but I think that is the dumbest thing that's the dumbest I've ever heard before in my life.
I screamed. I screamed at Disneyland. I ain't been there in a long time, but I screamed on that virtual ride.
Are you talking about that Michael Jackson?
Cause you go different places.
Oh my God, you be sitting right there doing this.
Oh my God.
That's all you do. You scared.
Yep. Scared.
Oh no, it's not. It's Space Mountain. What is it called? It's not Magic. It's not Michael Jackson.
I think it was.
I thought the Michael Jackson one was when you put your 3D glasses on.
I don't know.
And stuff just be popping out at you in the
whatever
audience.
that space one with that long line, I'm scared.
Okay, we're gonna move on to make our Alfredo sauce. You ready?
Go.
Be ready. Okay, we're gonna make like I said before, we're gonna make the Alfredo sauce. We're starting off with our butter. Put that in there, let it melt a little bit. And while that's melting, you can add a little bit of flour. Sprinkle in some flour in here. So we're making like another roux basically right now. And just let that mix in. You gotta get the flour flavor off of it so it's not tasting like gravy once again. Let that cook a little bit. And we are going to now add the heavy whipping cream. Cow's favorite part. Heavy whipping cream.
That's $1 billion sauce. What are we talking about? $1 billion. Kanye West.
Okay.
$6.6 billion. The wealthiest black man in America.
I love it. I was like, did they put a plan together? I read that. Did they put a plan together? Them Kardashians and Kanye, they put a plan together. Make sure that they rich.
Yeah, they definitely rich.
Because I just, all of a sudden they divorced and he's 6.6, he's worth $6.6 billion.
Why? What did he do?
Well, I know he's part of Tidal. That they just, they just cashed out on, well, not technically cashed out, but Tidal, they just got that $8.9 million, and also them Yeezys that he charged about $3,000 to $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 for.
Hey.
No, not that much. They charge a lot for them Yeezys. I'm like, I don't even want to look at them. And then he also had that clothing line, remember too, with the little holes and stuff. So they doing it.
Get it, Kanye. So he can afford
They doing it.
all the mental health he needs.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. So he had that, and then all the the music, obviously, which we were just reminded recently since the Carters. Well, let me talk about him first. He's tied with Jay-Z for the most Grammys as a rapper. 23. They both got 23.
Jay-Z got that many Grammys?
Mm-hmm. But you have to remember, it's not just for songs that you perform; it's songs that you write, produce, whatever.
So he got 23 good songs.
Yes.
Well, that's dope.
So because Jay-Z actually won this week, not for a song that he performed, and he co-produced or co-wrote Savage.
Oh, Savage.
That's what and Jay, that was one of the songs that Beyonce won on. So I'm just gonna add some seasoning. Like I told y'all before, cheese is not a flavor, as I've been told. Add some pepper.
That's pepper.
Add some onion powder.
Onion powder. We know our seasons.
Some garlic powder.
Garlic powder.
And for Italian food, garlic is just add garlic. I mean, even though we like garlic anyway, just Italian food always
Garlic
is garlicky. And then we're also gonna have some fresh
garlic. Look at that fresh.
That's chopped up. That's not that jar. Okay. And now, as I said before, you can create your own chicken broth. So we are going to add some chicken bouillon and water so that we can give it the seasoning that we want it to have. Some water. Let's add it in there.
All right. We didn't use no measuring.
Okay, cool. And then once this comes to a little, well, we don't even need to bring it to a boil because it's still really hot. Add our shrimp. So we don't really need to bring it to a boil. Now we're gonna add our shrimp. So the shrimp is gonna take like a few minutes to cook. So it doesn't require any pre-cooking. We're gonna just add it to the sauce.
So I'm gonna add half the shrimp because we're gonna use it for something else. So you don't season your shrimp?
No, it's gonna take on the flavor of the sauce.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we salted the noodles while we boiled them, so it's not gonna take all the flavor. And you know, noodles. I'm sorry, shrimp already has salt in it anyway. So, and then all the flavor that we put in the sauce, it's gonna be divine. Now I'm gonna add some tomatoes to it. Now I'm gonna add some tomatoes to it, half, like Tiffany said before, because we're gonna use it for our other pasta. So the penne is done, our sauce is done. We're gonna now transfer our sauce, this deliciousness,
It's not that can. It's not that can.
into the pasta.
The risk before you miss.
I don't want to pour it because I don't want it to splash everywhere, but if you at home and you willing to clean up everything, you go ahead and pour that. Go ahead and pour it. Okay? While I'm doing this, I'm gonna tell y'all about this man in Indianapolis. Did you hear about that?
Indianapolis. Shoot, where's it across? Where's that on the map? Up, down, north,
Midwest.
south? Midwest. Okay.
About that stimmy.
Oh,
He wanted that
my
stimmy.
God. It is not. People, it is not that deep. We talked about this, was it last week? Like, it's not that deep. Tell them what they did. Tell them what he did. Tell
He
me.
killed his baby mama and the kids.
No.
It was a 7-year-old.
He killed her child, her 7-year-old,
Oh, okay.
her brother, her cousin, and her mama.
That's ridiculous.
Because
she wouldn't share her stimulus with him.
$1,400. $1,400. Like, people mortgage is way more than $1,400. He going to jail for life for $1,400.
He can quadruple lives. He ain't ever getting. God gonna send him for life somewhere.
That's so sad.
Well, I mean, God will forgive you if you ask for forgiveness, but his ass.
$1,400. Like, what could you do with $1,400? Like, I'm thankful for it, but
I'm
like,
definitely thankful for it. I have a comment about the other side of it too. I don't agree that he murdered them, but I also think that
you don't agree he murdered her?
no, he shouldn't have murdered them.
Oh no, the way you said that.
I don't agree that he should have murdered them.
Okay.
I don't agree with that, but
Right.
the other side of the spectrum is I think that people should split. Like, if you taking care of the kids together and y'all pay everything together, then one person claim the kids and one person get the stimulus. I can understand how somebody mad, but not to the point of murdering 4 people. That part I don't understand.
I understand what you're saying. Yes, they should split it. They together, but she been trying to get rid of him. She's the only one working. She was tired at this point.
Wait a minute, they together?
I don't know if they were. He was living with her. She was trying to get rid of him, but she was scared of him. This is what the auntie, cousin, or whoever the interview said.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess at the point of he wasn't working, that was her stimmy. She was tired at this point. She said no. And then
He effed up. You know you're not effed up, right? You know you're not effed up. He effed up.
He
He
going
did
to
that
jail.
means to society, you F up right there.
Yeah, he's definitely going to jail. And the poor her brother got killed because he stood up for her. And then he just started shooting everybody.
Over $1,400. How many kids did they have together?
Only one, the one that he put in the car that he was going to kidnap.
So he wanted $700. So he really killed somebody over $700, not 14.
It's not that serious.
You bum A-N.
It's called J-O-B. Just get a job. Killing somebody over $1,400. Get a job. But they caught him, so that's a good thing.
But now both the kids, they don't have nobody to take care of them. They all about to be split up. The siblings, his kid for sure don't have no parents.
No, the woman lived.
I thought she died. They said
No.
4 murders.
Her mama,
Mm-hmm.
the baby mama, her brother, her cousin, and her older child.
Oh, shoot.
She lost a child that wasn't with him.
Oh, that is, oh.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Oh, God. So you can't ever say how you would feel, but that just seems like that would bring so much hate. Like, I would hate him so much.
I'm sure she
I would
does.
hate this man. You killed 4 of my closest people. My
I'm sure.
brother jumped in front of a bullet for me and got killed. My baby, you killed my baby. Oh,
Mom and cousin.
damn, my baby, my brother, and my mom. Whew. You an ain't shit ass nigga. I hope you see this. I hope we make it to the jail with you. Hope you see this video.
I'm not trying to go to jail, Nicole.
I don't want to go to jail. I hope this video makes it to the jail with him.
Make sure that's clarified.
We ain't gonna be in jail with him anyway. We ain't going to jail.
I'm just trying to make
I
sure.
hope this video make it to the jail because he a ain't shit ass nigga. You ain't shit. You, ooh, I want to cuss you out so bad. Ooh. Jesus help you. I hope you pray to God. Because if not, you are, eternal fire. You bum.
He is bum. Behind the bum. Oh, look at that sauce though. You gonna keep pouring?
Yeah.
Are you mad at him? It's still on the countertop. You a little mad at him, but we still gotta eat dinner. Okay.
So this is it. Our pasta, penne pasta, Alfredo, shrimp. All that goodness going on right here. And we can sprinkle a little bit of cheese on top.
Yeah.
So we're done with the penne pasta. Now we're moving on to the sauce for that angel hair pasta with our asparagus, tomatoes, and shrimp. Now it's time for our scampi sauce. Scampi! I've had the butter in here now.
Butter.
I'm gonna add a little bit of flour. Mix it around once again.
Mixy.
We don't want it to turn brown, so just remember, we're just mixing it around to get the flour flavor out. That's the purpose of this. Cook it for a couple minutes, but not to turn brown. We're not making gravy, okay? Alrighty. Now, it's similar to making gravy.
Did you hear about Vanessa Bryant?
Rightfully so.
Vanessa don't play about her family, her man, her daughter.
Nope.
I don't blame her.
I don't either.
Listen.
I don't understand. I literally read every word of this article, and I just don't believe that this ish happened.
Right.
Like, they literally was passing on pictures of these dead bodies to all their family members and co-workers, and just
so insensitive. It's very insensitive. This lady then lost her husband, her daughter, and not only that, it's other families affected by it.
exactly.
Would you want your family on video pictures passed around? I don't think so.
And they actually admitted that it had nothing to do with the investigation. They just wanted to share.
Yeah.
And the one that she named in the prior complaint, he told them to delete all the videos, all the pictures, all the comments, everything out of their phones, and they wouldn't be charged. But she found out somehow, so somebody leaked something else. Because she found out every name.
Well, because some people that were...
Yeah, somebody made a complaint.
They went to filed a complaint with the police station.
Mm-hmm.
And you should think about how you would feel. Put yourself in that person's shoe. Like, that's a lot of families involved. Like, of course, we're just thinking about Kobe and Gigi, but there's still other families that have to relive this tragedy. So.
9 people on that helicopter.
Yeah.
And there was a whole ass family on there. 3 people from one family.
And they still had other kids at home.
Yeah. And they were only teenagers, though.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry, deputies. You thought that was cool, Kobe, whatever. That wasn't cool.
It wasn't cool. And you gotta pay.
Yeah.
Now, we're gonna add the seasoning.
And I know every job has confidentiality. At my job, I can't just show people records. I'm sure at your job, you can't do that either.
They knew that too. That's why they finally admitted to it. And your personal phone taking pictures and sending it off to your family. First of all, if you send it to a family member, it definitely don't have nothing to do with an investigation.
Right.
They shared it with their whole family. Fresh garlic. Friends, other colleagues that don't have nothing to do with it. Onion powder. Garlic powder. Lots of it.
I'm using the same seasonings for the first one.
But no
Whipping cream.
Heavy whipping cream, yeah.
So it's like a butter sauce.
Yeah, it's supposed to be more of a butter sauce, yeah. Scampi, that's what Scampi is just butter. It's supposed to be butter and garlic and other seasonings, obviously. You see all that garlic and pepper, all that good seasoning? That is so wonderful. I love Scampi.
And it smells so good with the fresh garlic. I love fresh garlic.
Now, we just need to add our veggies.
More tomatoes. Yummy.
And asparagus.
Chopped up asparagus. Not the food. Don't put the long asparagus in there. Chop them up.
Chop them up. And with asparagus, I don't know if everybody knows how to cook asparagus. Asparagus is basically like a weed. You have to chop like 1/3 of the asparagus off before you can eat it. Because if not, you're going to have long strings coming out your mouth trying to chew it, looking like needle and thread or something. Just gross. So chop off 1/3 of it and then chop it in 3s again. And that's how we got the asparagus this size. Spoon again. Just let it simmer a little bit. We can add our shrimp in here too as well.
Get the shrimp?
Yep.
You put the rest of the shrimp in there?
Yeah. And there we go. Looking delicious. Looking delicious.
You gotta let that simmer?
Let that simmer for a little bit. And wow. Girl, I know we always talk about dark skin, light skin, black and white.
Oh, people.
Just people, period. I always want to compare and contrast, whatever. But that video with that white lady, they try to transform her into a black lady. What was that for? She looked like, I don't know what the heck that looked like, but that was just, I think it was disrespectful.
Yeah.
No matter what it was for, you would get a black person that looks better than what she was trying to do whatever it is they were trying to. I don't know what the purpose of that was for. But that video, she was, I don't know. I was kind of disgusted by it.
I didn't have words. I was looking disgusted. Like, what?
Just disrespect.
Yeah.
Not really much to say. Not really much to talk about. Just disrespectful.
Yes.
Remind me of that movie, that old 80s movie. Can't think of the name of it, where the man he's a white man, he played a black man, and they colored his skin, and it was the wrong color. It just looked like a real weird color.
I don't remember.
Brown. Just remind me of that. Like, why do you need to pretend to be black? Just find somebody black to do whatever it is that you're looking to do.
Right.
This is unnecessary.
We're gonna add the noodles inside the sauce.
Angel hair pasta.
Angel hair pasta.
We really want to thank y'all for always supporting us. I have a special shout out to Sam. She always reposts our videos all the time and say how fun we are and how she loves our videos and everything. But
thank you, Sam.
Yes,
Hey,
appreciate you. But I just wanted to ask you a question. I was listening to, you know how you always say you like Just Hilarious. I was listening to one of them podcasts. I don't even remember if it was her or not, but I don't think it was her. If, say, for instance, I'm going to give you a little story. I know you hate my stories.
I don't hate them. You just take a long time to get to the point. But I don't hate them.
If we were out, me, you, and a couple of other female friends, cousins, whatever, and Charles showed up and was like, you know, he was like, oh, babe, I'm coming. I want to come have a drink with y'all or whatever, have dinner with y'all. Would you want him to pay or expect him to pay?
Pay for me? Heck yeah, that's my husband.
But the whole bill.
I mean, he would. So
I know he would, but that's not the point. The point is,
would I expect him? No. But
would you think that I would be expecting it? Like Charles showed up, he the only man here, he about to pay this bill.
No, you shouldn't expect my man to pay your bill. That's his. If that's what he chooses to do, which most likely he would.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but you don't be sitting there just drinking
right.
up. You don't pay. No,
I feel the same way. That it was a podcast that we're talking about, like girls hanging out, and then man just like, oh, I'm gonna stop by right quick. I know y'all out. I'm gonna just stop by, and them girls be expecting the men to pay.
Oh wow,
I think that is what's wrong with a lot of people. They looking for men to do everything for them. If you're independent, you so independent, why are you expecting a man to do everything for you? If you think you can do everything that a man can do, why are you wanting him to do everything for you? Stop always looking for a handout. Stop looking for a handout. Yes, you're pretty. Yes, men probably will do things for you without you asking, but don't expect every time you go somewhere, every time you have dinner or lunch or coffee with somebody for you not to pay a bill. You need to be generous. You need to be nice and be like, I'll pay for this at least one time in your life. Don't just always think looks gonna get you somewhere. Be nice sometimes.
Is this for dating? I need my husband to pay for my bill. So let me know if this is for dating.
I wasn't saying. I was speaking in general. Everybody wants to claim their independence, but they never want to pull out their wallet. Come on.
It's true.
Just, I mean, even with you and your husband, I'm pretty sure you pull out your wallet and be like, I got this. No, you don't?
Why is he laughing in the background?
He laughing? Charles, are you laughing?
We'll get back at that one. All right.
I don't know. That's just my opinion. That's my view on it. I don't know. I never been that type of person. I just think that everybody should at least be nice to, just be nice. It's not you. I don't expect nobody else, man, to come show up and be paying for everybody.
Nah.
If I say, I mean, maybe in my head I'm thinking, I only got about $5, but if he gonna pay, then that's
we talked about
nice,
this last week. Live in
your means.
You know you got $5. Get you a Coke and a water.
Right.
Thank you for watching Cooking and Convos with Tiff
and Nick.
Hey.